Hello you, it's Josh here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the fucking happening Christmas calendar. Today, it is the day for another game. What do you expect me to say? Well, hey, I'm like Dr. Seuss. That was actually scary. I did not plan that to happen. Anyway, we're going to be spinning the wheel again, seeing what we get. And for this 16th day, it's going to be magical. Well, let's get on with it. Let's see what we get. Let's turn the volume up a little bit. There we go. See, now it's a bit louder. Now it's magical. Oh, go on. Megaquarium. Big lad, let's go. I don't know why I say this, you know. Why do I torture myself like this? Oh well. We've got Megaquarium, so without further ado, let's go and play Megaquarium, shall we? So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Megaquarium, and a couple days later, because I've been ill and you can probably hear it in my voice, but who cares, we're here to make videos, and who cares if that was recorded a couple days ago? Continuity, who cares about it? Anyway, let's get on with the game and let's actually start playing it. Now, today we're going to be going through the campaign just a little bit, just to give you guys an idea. On easy as well, because no, that's too hard. But you can also go into sandbox, and as you can see right here, you can do many things like change your starting rank, your animal availability. You can have all this sort of stuff here, loads and loads of stuff. And of course, you could change the difficulty once again to whatever you kind of, if you want to, you can pause the video there and have a look at what everything well, means, obviously. Now, I haven't played through this game much, because when it first came out, I didn't really play much of it. I don't know why. It's not really a bad game, per se. It just weren't really my thing, I guess. But I haven't played this game in a while, and there's been lots of updates, so I suspect we're going to come on here, and there's going to be loads and loads of stuff that I've never seen before. Right, so welcome to Sunnyside. We have been tasked with building a small aquarium from scratch here at Sunnyside. Before the investors release any funding, they want us to make sure the handle controls, whatever. Complete the objectives over here to make sure we know what we're doing. More information, blah, 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 over the info thingy. Great, so we can close this now. And as you can see, we've got these objects over here. So we just, you know, pan the camera, orbit the camera, zoom it, and return to home using a H button. And there you go, we've done all that. We've got $2 grand. Now you see, yeah, great, a load of funding, use it to get basic equipment, blah, blah, blah. So, in here right now, all we're going to have is basic tanks, although in the future, we're going to have wall tanks and stuff like this. So these ones just go like this. We are actually going to expand just a little tiny bit here, just like 2 either side, maybe. So you can just use these up here. The menu in the game is quite simple. Demolish, move, create and remove space, build walls, platforms and stairs. And then over here you've got stuff like tanks, technical shit, the swimmy shit, the scenery shit, fixie shit, and people shit, yes. And up here is just viewing stuff. We have our money and our messages over here, which right now we have just the ones that we've had so far. We have the speedy thingy, to fast forward. We have the thingy. We have the person thingy and the menu thingy. Oh no, do not quit. I clicked the wrong button, it's that one. And then over here we have our menu where we need to set things up. So as it says right now, we need to build 2 basic tanks. So when you get a tank like this, what you can basically do is grab it out like this. So we are actually going to move that there into the middle, because I forgot. I thought it was a 4x4 that you could get it up to, but no. So we're going to get 2 3x3 tanks right there, just so that we've got loads of space. And we need to attach a basic filter to each of them. So we come into here, get a basic filter. Oh, no, I did not mean to. Wait, what? No, how? Oh, God, how do you play a game again? We're just going to put a basic filter, which, as you can see, that now gives us some filter power, which you need a certain amount of filter power. I'll show you that all later. And now we need to attach a basic heater to heat up the water so it's not freezing cold. Although some animals don't actually need a heater and will actually be fine with just a we'll be fine with just cold water. So you get cold water fish, you get warm water fish, tropical fish, all different types. And then we need to add some azure demolices to each tank. Add some decorations, orange pellet dispenser, tool station, aquarist, and we need to open our aquarium. So right in here, we've got an azure demolices. So we're just going to add 2, 3, 4, 5, I reckon, to each of these here. These need orange pellets, but before we get doing that, I want to do this here. So you can see here when we actually place stuff down, it gives us a certain sort of stuff. So this has a prestige rating here and a plant, and this gives us a prestige and also helps with filter power and also a little rock thingy here. So what we can do, we can rotate with the scroll wheel like that, and this here, we can just chuck some rocks in like so. I just want to chuck some rocks in like that. Chuck some little lettuce plant thingies here in like this. Just get 4 of them in per thingy, I reckon here. Be nice enough. Like that. There we go. And now we have some little aquariums. Although, obviously, we need an orange pellet dispenser. So what I'm actually going to do, just expand this out over here so that we have a little room. Now, right now, we can't actually put staff doors, but, you know, whatever. And then we need orange pellet dispenser. So we'll chuck you by the door so that they can easily get to you. And then, it says we also need a tool station. So we'll just chuck one of them in right there. There we go. Now we need to go into here, hire an aquarium, so we can see all the different fixes. So you've got feeding and fixing. You've got feeding and fixing. We're more bothered about feeding, so we'll get you. In fact, let's just look at these. Yeah, you are better overall, I'm pretty sure. So let's hire you. That'll chuck you at the front there. We can also manage. And obviously, we can hire more people and assign zones. Although right now, we don't actually have any zones. So we'll ignore that. And then except from that, the only thing to do is open our aquarium. So as you can see right there, we can now open. Well done, your basic aquarium is up and running and your first guest has arrived. Whenever a guest enters your aquarium, they'll pay some money to enter. In addition, as they experience your displays, they'll reward you with ecology points that can use to unlock new animals for your aquarium. So that's pretty amazing, as you can see right here. There we go, we've got some new ecology, and ecology allows us to research new things like the orchid dotty back. Which, as you can see, we've started researching it. That'll start researching down here. As you earn more ecology points, you will make progress towards unlocking it. You can see your progress at the bottom left of the screen. So the ecology actually allows us to unlock, like, research these things. There we go. So we've unlocked that. And then it says, yep, we've researched it. And there we go. Now we have this. So we want to add 6 orchid dotty backs to these here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Pretty nice. Oh, wait. Oh, we need to add 6 into each. Fucking hell. Okay, so we are actually going to have to sell some stuff here, which allows us to show you this. So this is the tank menu here. This is how we actually get new and get rid of stuff here. So right now we want to add... oh, we need to add a new tank. That makes sense. Well, in the meantime, we are just going to get rid of some of these because we don't need so many. And I think, honestly, we're going to get rid of one of these in each of them as well because we only need 4, really. So, there we go. Now what he wants us to do is pause the game. I didn't really realise this. Where's pause? It's here, isn't it? No, that's fast forward. How the hell do you... Oh, there you go. You just click that. And then we need to add a new tank. So, like this. 4, 5. Like that. That should be enough room, right? We're going to get a new tank. Oh, alright, yeah, we get it. Moving shit. Right, great. We're going to get a new tank there. And then obviously we need to get our new filters on here. We need to get new heaters on here. We'll get some decorations in. Why not? Like that. Get some little sea lettuce crap. It is literally just crap though, isn't it, really? So, we're not bothered decorating this one right now because we don't need to. But we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into there. There we go. And we've now unlocked this. So everything has different care requirements. As you can see, you'll have stuff like shoreline, which means that it needs to be more. Or and then you've got stuff like size. You need a certain water quality. Everyone will need different food and stuff like that. But everyone, all the different things will create different amounts of stuff. So right now, we'll see that our little guy here is going to run over here. And he's going to give these guys some pellets. So that they don't die off. Because that would be, you know, not great. Our guys are gonna go, wow, that's great. We have now unlocked, though, the half and half promise, which we need 4+ in each one of them. So we're gonna pause the game here. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I mean, we've got enough room. In fact, we've got enough room for 6 of them there. So let's just fit in an extra one. Although we do need more water quality. Although, these do improve water quality, so we'll just get some rocks in here. And it'll be all splendidly nice. There we go. There we go. And finally, there we go. And those guys, they're chilling in there, having a great time. Now we can actually rank up, so we're going to rank up quickly. Ta-da! Which allows us to research some stuff and get some new stuff. So we have a combo thingy. Oh, God. Well, we'll just research that right now. But as well as that, we actually have a staff door. So you guys, you need to go out. Out. Get the fuck out. Get out. I think we can actually pick people up here. Bugger off. Right, get a staff door on there so that people can't walk in there. There we go. Magic. So now our place is looking quite nice, but we are actually unlocking a new thingy here. We're on day 2. And you can see here we've actually unlocked some new fancy shit. Although we haven't got any new tanks or anything like that. But we do have the combo thingy here. So this gives us both of them. Although it does have a slightly more breaking downiness. But it does look a bit nicer. And, yes, okay, get it, they're going to die. And it gives us the same amount of stuff. So we might as well just... No, I've just... Combo mini, there we go. Right there, right there, right there, right there. There we go, now they're no longer going to die. How good is that? So every day these guys are going to need to replenish everyone's thingy, so that's pretty easy. Yeah, there's only 4 right now, so they're not going to have many problems. We need to get these guys here, but as you can see, they are a wimp, so cannot be housed with a bully, although right now I don't think we've got any bullies. Orange pellets, they take up 2 spaces, that's the number of ecology. And it's a tropical, so it means it must be warm. Now, we only need 1 of these. Although, what do they require anything else? No. So we're actually just going to add, like, 1 of them into there. We'll unlock you, but we are actually going to... wait, was it you? It was you, yeah. Right, we're going to add a couple more into there. Oh, wait, no, shit, that's gone slightly over the filterness. So we'll get rid of 1 of them here. It was you, weren't it? Yeah. Right, there we go. I just want to be able to have enough in each tank. I don't want to add any to other tanks because right now, oh shit, I've opened so many menus. You can actually close all menus here or organize them or whatever, toggle walls. But yeah, right now you'll notice that this only has 12 out of 18. This one only has 12 out of 18. This one has 18 out of 18 because we just got a load of those guys. But yeah, whatever. Because what you want to do is we ideally want to mix and match. Because these guys like being in groups. I have just chucked a load of them in there. But you do want to organize them into little thingies. Because, I mean, it makes more sense and it's much nicer. Unless when you actually get later on, you do need like specific things for each fish. And you need to get a bit more specified. But you can still mix and match and add different things, obviously. Now, as you can see right here, this guy's a bully. So we can't actually chuck him in there. But don't worry, it's not the end of the world. This guy takes up 4 space, although he does give us loads of stuff here. But we've unlocked him now, so we can press close here. And we want the Arabian blue-lined thingy. Really good with fish names. We want to get 1 of you in there. We're actually going to get rid of... We'll get rid of... I just said rid of. We'll get rid of you. Oh, wait, no, oops. Choose now. Yeah, we want to get rid of... We want to get the yellow tank, not get rid of it. Why do I keep saying get rid of... We can get another 1 of you in there, although we do need more filter power, but I am just going to chuck another filter on there because I do actually want to have that little extra thingy there. You know what, we might add another 1 of you on and just an extra filter on there as well, because why not, really? I think it'll be nice to have in there. We could actually just add an extra rock in there, but right now I think it's fine, honestly. Now, we need to unlock the yellow tank, which is what we're doing right now. Pretty simple. And while we're waiting for that shit to happen, I'm just going to go through a couple of things that will happen later on in the game. So later on in the game, we will actually need to have caves and stuff like that. So caves, they certain animals will need them as like little hidey spots and stuff like that. We will get themes, so we can theme our places to different things. So you can have different themes within your aquariums, or you could just have the entire thing as one theme. We will have filters that are hidden behind walls, so we'll be able to attach a thingy and hide all this stuff on underground. Not underground, but in a room, you know, away from it. Eventually, we will get wall tanks. I'll just press close on this just so it can, yeah, whatever. So that it'll be behind it. We'll get that before the actual far away one. But we'll get stuff like that eventually that will, you know, make it all cool and all that sort of stuff. Now, just before we place this down, I just want to point out this guy needs 1 plant, green pellets, certain all that sort of shit. We're just going to chuck him into there. We do need some more filter quality, so we're just going to get a new filter on there. But this does actually mean... Oh, okay, yeah, you will unlock. That guy does actually need a certain amount of stuff there, but we need green pellets now. Oh, crap. No, wrong one. We do actually need green pellets now for this guy over here to be fed, because he's like, oh, no. Yeah, high priority. So when you click on him, it'll go Speed Gonzalez and it'll run over here. They can actually last about a day or 2 without having to be fed, which I guess isn't bad, but we do need to feed them every so often, you know. Unless, you know, we want them to die, which I don't think we do. Now, for now, right here, oh, we've unlocked that. The thing that's important here is this guy dislikes, so he needs to be, so he cannot be housed in a tank with lights attached. You do actually get animals that need to be in the complete dark, I think, and then you can get special tanks for them. But for now, this is fine. It needs a cave, though, so we are going to make a new tank here, especially because all these are actually full right now. So you've got 18, you've got 18, you've got 18, and you've also got 18, so we're just going to close all windows like that. And we're actually going to expand a bit, so we're just going to... Oh, which way do we expand, actually? I'm thinking we do actually expand it out this way. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, and then what we're actually going to do is just expand this out like this. We are actually going to pause though, because I don't want that to all go wrong. Oh no, not you. We can actually just move the people, which is interesting. We're just going to chuck a door like that, and we're going to chuck a door like that. That gives a nice big area here to actually no, wrong one, to actually you know, have a little bit of a housing area for, not a housing area, you know what I mean. Get all that stuff in there. It's far bigger than it'll ever need to be, really. But, you know, whatever. It's nice to have a nice big area, I guess. So we can chuck a tank in there. We need to obviously get a new filter on this badder boy. On this badder boy. Now, this guy, as you can see, he's fine. Sometimes, the reason why I was checking is sometimes you can actually have it where you only can have him by himself, or you have to have him with other fish. So what we're actually going to do here, I think, is we're going to chuck one of you in. And there, just to mix it up a bit, and then we're going to chuck the rest of you in like that. Now, they do actually need 3 little cave thingies like this, but that's fine. We can just chuck a branch in there. That's absolutely fine. We do actually need some more filtering, although I think we might actually be fine once we add some rocks and stuff in here. Something that I do actually want to do here is add this guy here in. Or do I? No, actually, we're not going to, because these are only small tanks, and this one has to have a little cavey thing in it. We're just going to leave it like that, I think, for here. And chuck some sea lettuce in. Beautiful sea lettuce. That was really shitly placed. I want to move that, actually. Oh, no, that moves the entire tank. We need to go in... No. To go into the menu. We need to work out which one it is. That one there. We're just going to move you to there, I think. And then just move you to there. That'll do. It's not great, but it is what it is. Okay, that didn't actually make enough filtering, so we're just going to add another filter onto there. And there we go, we're absolutely fine. So now we can see here that we have tired guests. So what we can actually place down here, or start to place down at least, is some benches. So what we're going to do, we're going to place down a bench like that, like that, like that. Just in the middle. We're not going to put them anywhere else, because this only has a 2 little gap here, and it also has a filter in it. But we are just going to chuck down some things there, just so those guys are happy. As you can see right here, nothing new to chuck in, really. Although you can see... Oh, sorry. We do actually start to get things in little areas here. So we have surgeon fish and all that sort of stuff. It's a very technical game. So as you go on, you'll actually start to see that stuff like the actual tank depth and stuff like that, and all that sort of stuff. It does actually start to become a major fact. We can also search that. I just accidentally clicked. What we need to have here is a certain amount of this thingy for 2 minutes and 50 seconds, which we can just speed up here. But this, the reason why it's saying for that amount of time is while these guys are here and they're making it, it'll stay. But as soon as they leave, we'll lose all of that prestige. So we need to have enough stuff for people to actually stay here and enjoy it, which obviously we do. We have like 5 tanks right now, which is pretty alright for this one. Now this is probably the only one that we're actually going to do, but I'm going to go into a sandbox quickly just to show off all the sort of stuff that you can do, just because obviously this isn't a great representation of what you can actually do in the game, seeing as it's only really like, you know, these little crappy tanks. But we have almost reached it now, just 50 more seconds, or well, it's more like 20 seconds or 10 seconds because we're speedy here. And we're done here. Now, I don't actually know, well, it'll normally tell us when we can level up again, I think, but because we're only in this one little level, I think we can only level up. But while we're waiting, oh, never mind, it's done. You win, so it's going to move us on to a new place, or maybe not, but whatever. What we can now do, though, is we can just save it. We'll save it as... I want to die. You know what, we're not going to save it because I don't care. You can also get mods, as you can see right there. Might as well mention that while I'm here. But we want to go on to new game. And as you can see, we could move on to the newer ones, but we are going to move into a sandbox here. And I think that should all be fine. It's just so I can show you what's actually in the game here. So as you can see, when we go into tanks now, we have a lot more tanks. There's so many new things here. And so many things new in here, and also obviously in here, like, yeah, we could even switch into cold water, and there's even more stuff. So many decorations, so many things here. You get the point. There's so many things. All right, so you can do all sorts of stuff. We are just going to expand our area. We do only have 24 grand actually here. Oh, what's happened here? Why is it doing this? I thought it was just like having a spaz attack there. I was like, what the fuck? We are actually using a lot of our money here, but oh well. I don't think that's in the middle now, is it? 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's annoying me. I thought it wasn't in the middle, and then I realized now it isn't in the middle. But anyway, you can see here that we have freestanding tanks. So these ones go like this, but obviously we have a better version of that, which is a lagoon tank. We can build these way bigger, as you can see right here, and it's much deeper. We need to pause it so that people don't actually come in. So we have stuff like a lagoon tank, but and obviously like a U tank, as you can see right here, big fat U tank. Beautiful. But we're not going to place anything really permanently. But as you can see right here, these are what we call wall tanks. So these will go across the wall, as you can see right here, and we can place a wall, but people could still feed them. So because this is like person height, as you can see right here, this person's actually conveniently just come in. That's person height, so a staff member can actually feed them without any problems, but people can still see through into the back, which isn't great, and you don't really want that really if you can help it. So then what we have is we have what we call a deep wall tank. So these are only 1 deep, but these are 2 deep. So we have a deep wall tank. These can go much bigger, as you can see right here, but the problem is they actually need these little scaffolding things here to actually get them in, to actually get the food in. And something else that I can show while we're here, you can see how we have these bigger things now. So we have large everything, whatever. So there's loads of different things, and we have stuff like chillers, pumps, all this sort of stuff. Now a pump is important for if you got one of those tanks. Oh shit, I've broken it. You can actually connect that to there, and this one basically has longer reach and all that sort of shit. But if we want to get like a, I guess we'll have a mega double filter. As you can see there, that filters it, but it's far away. So if we wanted to have this as like a freestanding tank, we could have it hidden behind walls like this, and no one would be able to tell, which would, you know, make people happy. So that's how that all works. But going back into tanks, we have stuff like observer tanks that go all the way around, as you can see right there. I'm just going to delete all this because we are running out of room, and that makes my life easier. There we go. We have stuff like Belfast tanks, which are big round ones here that we can bring out, obviously, but you can see all the way around except from that little bit at the back. We have stuff like small tunnel tanks, so that allows people to go around a tunnel, which I think this one's really cool. I really like the tunnel tanks. But you also have large tunnel tanks with bigger tunnels, which go very big. Like, look at that shit. That's a very big tank. But then you also start have stuff like a Chicago tank, which has like a big round sort of thing. It's kind of like the Belfast one, but not. And then we have the Chicago tank internal, which this it has 2 separate windows. So you can see this window up here. It's also a bit deeper, I think, if I'm right here. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, that's 4 deep, whereas this one's like 3 deep. Oh no, that one's also 4 deep. But you'll notice that these have rounded tanks. Some fishes need rounded because they'll bump into the edges and kill themselves. But you can see here, this has like 2 viewing windows. So the idea is that you'd have like a staff area here, I guess, staff area here. And then you could have like, you could have people seeing the tanks twice, because what you can actually do is use arrows and stuff and divert them around a certain way around your aquarium, like a real aquarium would be. Except from that, there's this Cressel tank, but we're not going to bother with that, because what I'm going to show you now is just I'm going to show you the decorations. Now, there's fucking loads of decorations, as you can see right here. Eventually, you can get gaping caverns, which have 30 housing spaces instead of 3 that we saw in our original little one like this. But as well as that, we obviously have paint, as I said earlier, so we can paint entire tanks like this, paint floors. If we get a wall here, just to give it a demonstration, we can paint these walls. Oh, wrong one. But this time I'm going to paint it to Pacific. And like I said, you can mix and match and do whatever you want. There's loads of different ones here, as you can see. Loads of different paints that you can have. Pirate Cove. My tip is to mix and match and, you know, do different things with everything and make it all look cool. But You could even do certain themed areas and stuff like that, and just mix and match it. You know, you don't have to do it all the same. Like, say I want to do pirate up to here, but then I decide, oh wait, no, I want to then have it jungly. I can do that. I can make it jungle like that, and I think that looks quite cool. Just mixing and matching. You can do whatever you want with that. But as well as that, we also have stuff like themed decorations. So, say we wanted to have an entire whale skeleton, sure, we can have it. But say you wanted to have it outside, sure, you can also have it. You could place these decorations anywhere, which I think is quite cool. So, in this piratey area, we could have some barrels, for example, and make it all barrely. That's a shit example there, but you can make it barrely if you want. And like an anchor, because it's a pirate area. I don't know, don't ask me. You can't place plants and stuff outside though, that is the only thing. You can only place, like, you might be able to place rocks. No, not rocks. You could place something else. No, well, this stuff you could place outside anyway. All this, like a Easter skull thing, you can place anything you want. And of course, you then have loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of different, like, types of food and tools like this. And then you also have all this stuff. So you have floor arrows, which go this way, people. This way, people. You can see that little green effective area there. So that means that as long as you place them in the right area, people will actually follow these arrows. Which is quite cool, so you can actually make them go in a certain way. And as well as that, you have stuff like benches, padded benches, obviously we've got here. Massage chairs, and then we have stuff like drinks. You can actually make little cafes and little gift shops, as you can see right here. We have shark hats and stuff like that, and you can make look at the little shark hats. Oh, look how cool they are. And yeah, so you make a little gift shop and stuff like that, little podiums, whatever. And something important to also know is in the staff, you can also get stuff like you'll need to clean eventually, but you can also have talking, so you can have talks and stuff like that. Literally, possibilities are endless. So you can see these podiums where those talking people would go. But you can build whatever you want in this game. It is pretty insane. And it didn't come out too long ago. And I feel like it should have more recognition than it does. Because this game is very, very cool. And I definitely recommend it if you're into this sort of stuff. And honestly, I think I'm going to play this a bit after this video. Because I'm actually enjoying myself quite a bit here. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to give the score for, well, I'm going to give the price right now. Here's the price. I think it's fairly cheap to say that it's quite a new game, you know. I say, why are you getting so much prestige just from fucking decoration? Oh, well, whatever. And then I'll give a rating right now. Here he is. So 7 out of 10, I think. I was going to go maybe for an 8, but I think 7 is what we're going to go for here. This is a pretty good game. I definitely recommend it. Oh, he's bought a little... Jill's bought a little shark hat. Nice. Very epic. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe. It really does help out. Check out my other channels, my second and my stream channel, and my Twitch, all that sort of stuff, my Discord. You can check out the series playlist. It's popping up right now, as long as a little thing to subscribe and a random video. But except from that, guys, thank you all so much for watching. And I will hopefully see you in another video. Or tomorrow, maybe, if I can be asked. Goodbye.